So let's work on muscle release with the power pulse. We're going to turn it up to the highest level. And we'll start working within the pec region. And just move your arm laterally, and you're moving it in an internal and external rotation, just working the pecs around that area. We're just releasing the fascia and muscle tension. Come up into the biceps, and same thing, go through the motion that the biceps will create, through the origin point of the muscles, and then upwards towards the insertion point, which is at the shoulders. Biceps, same for two, so we're working on both of those muscles. Make sure you go for that medial head and the lateral head of the biceps. And work into the forearm muscles, just lengthening and releasing the fascial tension in the brachioradialis muscle. You can mimic the typing motion because this is what makes this muscle get overused, tight, and tense. Alright, and then work into the trap. In the trapezius, usually the levator scapular muscle at the very top of the scapula is what gets chronically tense. So bring your arm out laterally and posteriorly to allow that to go through that motion. And also move your head to release the muscle further. Also work some mobility of your opposite arm, working around the rhomboid muscles in the medial aspect of the shoulder blade. Note that I'm bringing my shoulder blade up and then dropping it down to create elongation of these muscle groups. Then place your arm, hands on the lower back. That opens up the scapula. You can get up and under it into the infraspinatus muscle and the subscapularis. For the subscapularis, you'll also go up and then under the scapula by coming in laterally, and then dropping your arm down into internal rotation. And then for the pecs, extending posteriorly and in. And the pecs splay out in a shell-like motion, so you go for each level of the pecs, the lower and the upper. And note that the movement of the arm mimics where you're stretching and elongating those pecs into. The thumb is translating posteriorly and arcing as we go through the pec motion. Now go for the opposite arm. Same thing. Start with the deltoids, anterior deltoids. Down to the biceps. Both heads of the biceps. And into the forearms. Brachioradialis. Deltoid. homeboy. Handle the lower back into the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, up into the subscapularis from beneath the scapula. Up into the pecs. Right, for the lower body. Towards the calves and the soleus muscle, and this is the origin. So dropping your heel down as you're bringing it through, and then bringing her up is going to flex the muscle, make it where it's softer for you to be able to get into and up into the muscle belly. And then elongate through from the insertion points behind the knee, and elongate through all the way down as you're dropping your heel towards the ground. Up through the muscle belly, and then go out laterally because it has work with multiple different levels of fascia and the lateral chain as well as the medial chain of the fascia. So you want to make sure that you're leaning into working through those fascia chains to get them to discovery. This is what gives integrity and the ankle. That's the hamstrings. For this, you don't need to do a motion through it. Very tight to the level that is through the different chains. Just keeping your legs in the those areas, stretching and lengthening, pushing the pelvis into that area of IT band. That's tight. And then bring it up laterally towards the humeral joint, right up here with your hip. That's your insertion point that can get really tight as well. And then for the quads, that's another quad. 4. Usually right here at the base, right about the knee, is where the majority of tension is. So work over that area about 10 times to get it to lengthen. And then work on the insertion point on that anterior aspect of the hip at the pelvis. And move into another. The left belly, lengthening, stretching, releasing. And as you move in medially, generally a little bit looser and softer, and so you want to move into where you feel the majority of the tension. And as you finish on that last quad, and if it goes dead, then you just restart it because it's on a timer post. Then you just lean into that part of your quad, and then we can the gracilis muscle and sartorius. Come up medially and same thing. You just want to make sure that you're balancing on the opposite leg as soon as relaxed as possible. And the sartorius stretches around and over. And this is one of the primary areas of fascial tension that affects and blocks lymphatic drainage in the lower extremities. Extends down. Opposite side, start with your off again. Breathing. Lengthening down into it by dropping my hair down. Levels. Make sure that you are, if you feel any tightness or tension, don't press in into the muscle belly in one point. You want to keep moving because the hamstrings can hold on to tension that can create cramping if you're pressing into trigger points extensively over such a large muscle group. Both quads. Moving up on that lateral quad, that's where we have a lot of tension in this lowest part. Moving out, make sure you're stretching through the fascia upwards. So your pressure is coming upwards. Make sure that you're lengthening that fascial train. About 3 to 5 passes in each of these levels. And then for the medial, it's the same thing where you typically have a lot of tension that gets built up. So you stretch into that and then bring it up. And then the gracilis, actually up the most medial aspects of the muscles of the lower legs. Upper legs. And then the sartorius is what wraps up and around. And so you can stretch your pelvis, twist your pelvis into it to get the full lengthening of the sartorius as you're pulling that in. Okay, and lift the muscle, release.